West Indies have lost 2 early wickets in this second innings, and Brian Lara walks to the crease at number 4. Yet to get 100 on his home ground in front of his own people here in Trinidad and Tobago. He needs to get one here in this innings.
Well, he does, and he's come out there with the weight of the West Indies hopes on his shoulders.
That's gone. He's quick through the air, Brett Lee, but this pitch will slow down anything.
Yeah, to get him up, Lee's got to bowl him short. As I said the other day, he's low in delivery, so he has to thump a bit shorter than most, especially Gillespie. Gives that time for Lara. He picks him up early anyway, but it just gives him that extra time. Good pull shot. Well, it's a hook shot, really. See how close he goes to the stumps here. He's hit it pretty well. Just wants to watch he doesn't rock through those stumps.
Dropped it. He had one in the first innings that he didn't pick up. Brett Lee didn't see it. This time he saw it but couldn't hold on.
Well, Brian Lara was eyeing off that area. I said it's not a slow ball. I thought it was a slow ball. It's 147 k's by the speedometer, but it's got onto him too early. Oh, I can't believe he's dropped that. He had 2 goes at it. As I said the other day, we've seen him take some speckies in the World Cup, and he's missed 2 sitters in this match now. Well, you don't want to be giving Brian Lara chances.
Even Brian Lara thought that he had held on to it. Hit high up on the bat, beaten for pace, I would think, and everyone thought he had held it. Comfortable single out to the man in front of square. Bit of a bubble, but enough time to recover.
Well, that was amazing, wasn't it? Just got under him too quick, that shot. But watch where it hits on the bat. It's hit right up near the splice, and that's why he got no power on it. He thought he'd have the bat closed off earlier. It's got him too quickly, and it's gone straight back up the pitch. Simple catch, the bowler. The lack of pace on it just did the timing of Brett Lee in grabbing this ball. See, he hasn't got his hand closed.
Cut and over the head of Gully. It was a late decision to play the cut shot. The ball had nearly gone past him by the look of it when he played that shot, and he jumped up in the air, and instead of trying to get it down onto the ground, he was quite happy to get it over the head of Gully, but Bickle jumped high.
Went past Andy Bickle in a rush as well. No chance of Bickle catching it. It's important for Brian Lara and Hines to keep scoring at some pace, not just allowing themselves to be bowled at.
Nicely played away, that's 4. Consecutive boundaries, one on the offside, one on the leg side, and that indicates that generally a fast bowler is getting a bit tired, and probably Steve Waugh has asked for that one last over effort from Brett Lee, although he did look a little bit fatigued in the previous over, but Steve Waugh took the punt and it's not working.
Good shot, deciding just to work it down the leg side. Got a lot of bat on it, kept it down in Steve Waugh's position at a short square leg position. And Jason Gillespie very wide at fine leg.
So in terms of time, probably an hour and a half of play remaining, all those 22 overs. Maybe a touch less if Steve Waugh brings both spinners on at once. And full and wide to end his spell, you would think. 15 overs gone, 40 for 2. There he is, 93. His highest score on this ground in 10 test matches in front of his home crowd is 96 against Pakistan. He made 91 a couple of days ago against Australia. And the vice-captain, Emrah Sarwan, is doing his bit as well. It's Lee to Lara. First ball after drinks. Good bouncer.
It was a good bouncer, wasn't it? Got him unawares. Played it pretty well.
Good running, lovely placement. As soon as he hit it, he knew it was past Darren Lehman, and Darren Lehman is a left-handed fieldsman, so he knew it was wide enough that Lehman couldn't scoot across and pick it up and throw the stumps down at the bowler's end. Nice placement.
Yeah, Lehman was doing the right thing there, trying to bluff him that he was going to pick it up, but Lara was too good for the occasion. As always, the biggest thing about Lara in this innings so far is
and another great bouncer, an appeal from behind the wicket. Ponding in the gully, Hayden slip. Did he get a little feather on it on the glove? That's what they're appealing for. The short pitch bowling by Brett Lee this morning has been world class.
He's bowled superbly, hasn't he, Brett Lee? This spell here, he's really given it to Lara, mixed it up. This one's very short. Lara caught up there. All he had to do was duck underneath that one, but tried to play it. Almost got himself into a real lot of trouble. Luckily, it was high enough to just go over the top. But Lee has mixed it up. Slower balls, faster balls. The bounces have been right on line. That one actually jumped a fair bit off the pitch.
The crowd are starting to buzz. They know that he needs 6 for his century. There's a fine leg and a man forward square leg on the boundary line. That's where it goes. The man's out there. It won't carry to him. He'll get 2 runs. He's decided he's not going to cop this short stuff. He's going to take him on. And no ball as well. So I think it's the field placing that's been disturbing Lara. Excellent field placing, because it doesn't look as though the man in front of square leg is going to come into play against the bowler of his speed, but it stopped him playing the shot until then.
Yes, he's been getting himself into trouble with the bouncer, and, well, decided to have a go at this one. Unless he hits it a long way in the air, it's not going to cause him too much trouble. There's a big gap on that onside. This is the shot. Basically a pull shot. That one didn't get up. That's the variable bounce we're talking about on this pitch.
And a big shout from behind. Was it on line, or did it pitch outside the leg stump? Well, very bad shot from Lara. He's decided to go after Lee in this over. And where did it pitch?
Well, I think it's hit him a little high. He's sort of around the pocket on his trousers where it hit him. And if that's true, it's got to be a touch high. Outside leg a long way. And it's going over the top. Well, it's definitely the nervous 90s for Lara, isn't it? The way he batted up till now. Well, Lee's been bowling well, but he's really in 6s and 7s.
He looks like he wants to get a boundary to bring up this century. Is it they're going to be the century now? 2 runs to Hogg unless he misfields. So Lara goes to 98. Now the crowd will start to get involved. The buzz around at Queen's Park Oval will start to be and reach a crescendo shortly. They know it's just 2 runs. There's 2 runs basically anywhere on the leg side, unless he hits it straight to mark to Steve Waugh, who's moved to wide mid-on.
Well, it's interesting. There's no security guys out there today. I mean, surely, I think the way they're on the edge of their seats. If nobody runs on this ground, I'll be surprised.
It's down to a single, though. That's the only other place on the square leg where he can't get the single. So 99. 3 balls left in the over. Can he get the strike back?
Well, they're on the edge of their seats. It's a real buzz. Just one run away from his first goal in this match to get that first elusive 100 on his home ground. Well, they got radios on, they got TVs on, you name it, they got them on. I don't think they really need to listen to that to know what's going on when you're sitting at the ground. I think you'd know what was going on if you were a couple of miles away in Trinidad at the moment.
Probably a traffic jam, I would think. There'll certainly be a traffic jam in half an hour's time if he's still there. Nervous 90's absolutely spot on, but this is Sarwan. Well bowled. What a Yorker. Outstanding delivery. Brett Lee is on fire.
Well, that worked the other day, didn't it? But, well, Nelly got through. Ooh, a little bit of reverse swing there. That's how he got out in the first innings, missing that one.
I keep hearing that Test cricket is dying. One day cricket is taking over. Well, Test cricket is dying. I would like to live as long as this.
Deflection, and the ball just holding up and not going to get to the boundary, but they'll come for 3, so that Lara will have the strike on 99. With a score he's never got before at the Oval, but he needs one more for the landmark. And there it is. Brian Lara gets to his 100 with a boundary. His first 100 at the Queen's Park Oval, which has been his home since he was a boy in short pants. It's his 10th test match on the ground, and following his 91, Lara is acclaimed by everyone on this ground for what has been an absolutely fantastic innings. End of the over. Lara 103. As Michael Holding said, that was his first goal, but there's a very long way still to go. Congratulations from Matthew Hayden. In the air, just short. Raises a 200 for the West Indies.